Sup? We're back. You thought we were done with the VTuber stuff? Well, after the last stream and the last videos, I ended up getting sent a whole bunch more. Unbelievably. I mean, it's quite a lot. I was not expecting this. But yeah, this one is called The Controversial Rise of Pipkin Pippa. Take the name here. Let's go ahead and wait a little bit. If you like my content, for those in YouTube, do subscribe. It helps a good cause. It really does. And those on the stream who wants to see me react to stuff early, welcome in. And let's get this started. Hey, man.
Did
How's it
they
going?
reorganize all of the aisles
How's it going?
again?
Class Dawn? Dude, best
Where
name.
would their kitsune section be now?
Best name. The Class Dawn. We have something in common now. Absolutely.
Wow. I swear to God, if I have to be...
I thought last stream was the end of the VTuber stuff. I really did. And then I was sent that, like, you don't even know. There's more. I couldn't believe it. I was like, okay. Good, my favorite. Awesome.
Stuck with the horse memes for another week. I'm gonna
fucking shoot up a
What? What?
Oh, hey. Crazy seeing you here. You're probably wondering, who the hell is that deranged rapid girl blasting up the foot care section? Promise to be my meat shield, and I'll tell you all I know about this rabid maniac.
What? It's never ending with these people.
Pipkin Pippa is the embodiment of she's just like me for real. And by just like me, I mean your average basement-dwelling keyboard warrior. Pippa is a female English virtual YouTuber and a member of Face Connect. She debuted as part of its first generation alongside Rinku Ashilia, Hakushika Iori, Tenma Maemi, Fujikura Uruka, Shizui Mishiru, and Utatane Naza. She's kind of like a female, more hyperactive version of Asmongold. After all, they both drink way too much soda and repurpose entirely harmless part of their households for quite unsavory uses.
If you don't drink soda,
wait, what do you mean no more?
That.
No more. Like, I haven't had mold in here for a while. No, the other thing.
No.
Oh, I haven't had a vomit drawer in like over 2 years now.
Here, I'm gonna give...
Listen, now I grab...
Let's give some shout-outs here.
The trash can out of the bathroom like a normal person.
Give a bunch of shout-outs.
Why did you keep it dry?
Before we continue with the video, let's look at some of these clips. What am I looking at here? What? Sonic? Yeah.
I ain't saying no.
You don't need to say something.
Hey, what up? Welcome to stream, Maiden.
You don't need to see something.
How's your day going? It's going pretty good. How about you?
I got a button that shows everyone in chat.
Me asking, do you need some artwork for your channel?
Artwork?
Nah, I actually don't. I'm good.
No one ever
Thank you,
pays for
though.
artwork. No, I get that all the time. All the time. Okay. What the frick? What is this game?
This is fun.
What is this? Why? There's a spear through your head. And you're not dead?
Get it yet. And you. That was a good little run, that.
Okay, good. Great.
I needed something that I could like lay my head into in case I got sick in the middle of the night. And you were like,
I like this avatar over here.
Did this?
I like this one.
No, God! In a world filled
What?
with carefully curated
What?
personas, Pippa's unabashedly degenerate antics deeply resonate with her audience.
Okay.
Oh fuck, you guys said a bunch of them, holy shit!
Yes!
attracting a devoted cult following.
We live here
for
on the
genuine
internet.
and unfiltered opinions,
What we do.
regardless of the potential for pushback or controversy, have struck a deep chord with her loyal fan base. As deranged as Pippa comes
I live
off,
for
she is
controversy.
still very relatable and stands as a refreshing anomaly in the VTuber scene. From reacting to wacky stories to 4chan reading ASMR,
I
What?
want Pippa to lick her souls clean of my seed after the act is done.
Pippa has
What?
endless hours of content
said-
ready to destroy you mentally. Pippa, is sometimes dubbed Walmart Pecora, is a good
Okay.
case study of what happens when the creator is more
Yeah,
degenerate
don't-
than the audience.
Wait, I gotta
But
read. Hold on.
naturally, straddling the fine line between edgy humor and shock value can stir debates,
Oh, everyone
leading
loves
to
edgy
polarized
humor, right?
opinions about her. This divide is stark, with individuals
we can
either
exist this.
adoring her unique charm or finding her
Did you just say Trump is Brexit? Or rip these bunny ears off of this person?
approach very off-putting. Before Pippa's debut, she released these videos as teasers showcasing her personality. Three
Okay.
of her notable videos include VTubers are PSYOP, where she
Okay.
claims that VTubers were part of a government PSYOP to ensure that humans wouldn't breed. PPPP, and a clean version of Ram Ranch,
18 happy friends at a slumber party. Big fat fluffy pillows wanting to be hugged.
a classic.
Okay,
Pippa
that's pretty
initially
funny.
dreamt of joining Hololive. I'm, in a way, glad she got rejected, because if she did join Hololive, there is no way we would have ever got the Pippa that we know today. She finally made her long-awaited debut on June 20, 2021. In that stream, she explained that she's actually 3, that she likes tabletop RPGs, and if you're a D&D lover,
Who is watching this? When you say the VTuber is 3 years old? What? Now, I know that's not real, but it's creepy. Okay? Stop right there. Okay? That's when you call the police.
like
When you
Pippa.
got a
Do you know
problem.
what else you might like? This book called The Tome of FlaVR. It's a beautiful, comprehensive
give a-
guide to the
I don't
realm
give
of
a ball-
fairies.
I
Think
don't
of it like the
give
fairy
2 balls
equivalent
about
of the
this.
monster manual, but with
I
less
don't give- I
chomping
wouldn't
and
even
way more
sell my
sparkles.
nutsack
This
to
book
read
is
this
so
book.
useful for world building with minimal rules, meaning even I
don't-
could use it without messing up the campaign in the first 5 minutes. It works
Okay.
with loads of RPG
Sure.
system like
What do I
Dungeons
care?
and
Why do I
Dragons
care
5th
about this?
edition, and it's
me.
fantastic inspiration for
Tell me why I care
readers
about
and
this,
writers
'cause I
too.
don't.
In the Tome of FlaVR, dive into the mystical world of fairies with the latest book from Fable Spitters.
this is
Enhance
an
your stories with
advertisement, by the way,
incredible
for sure.
descriptions of Fey realms, beautiful imagery, quirky characters, and mysterious powers, such
Right.
as the all-powerful
Right.
archfey that
Okay.
rules over fairies. And
Right.
speaking of powerful creatures, I know you guys love horses, and the Tome of FlaVR has this mythical upgrade, the unicorn. It's way less clingy than those online parasocial unicorn fans, am I right? This book is perfect for RPG
right.
lovers, fantasy writers, and anyone who secretly believes in fairies. No judgment. Remember, the hardcore version
I'm
and the
judging.
fancy one is a Kickstarter exclusive, and the campaign ends in March, so make sure you don't miss it. Thank you, Tome of FlaVR, for sponsoring this video. Now back to the main content, which is probably less magical, although it's very pastel. But hey, at least
Did
I
you just
won't
say
have glitters in my
pastel?
hair for the next 6 months. During her
I like
debut,
it.
Pippa also stated that she likes power chords, playing video games, and she loves chips. On the other hand, she hates technical difficulties, lag, bufferings, and crowds.
I think
but most of all,
everyone
she
hates
hates the federal
buffering.
government.
One thing, I'm not a big fan of the government. 30 on 30. I'm not a big fan of the government. 30 on 30. I'm not
I
a
think
big
a lot of
fan
people aren't a
the
fan of the
If you
government,
hadn't
right?
noticed already,
Let's be
Pippa
honest
is
here.
what we call a conspiracy theorist. She kind of tried to be more sasso and clean in the first few weeks of her debut.
Pippa, I'm calling it. Get Pippa and Alex Jones together. All right? That's what we need to see. I'm ready. Get this bunny girl with Alex Jones.
It lasted a
Do it.
total of like 2 streams, and she slowly evolved into what she is today. The Yabbit menace and force of chaos. Pippa loves corrupting everyone she collaborates with her conspiracy theories and odd internet facts.
Let's hear these
The same goes for when
conspiracy
she
theories.
collabs with Kirsha. Collaborations
Also,
between Pippa and
I know
her
you
are
can't tell me an
consistently
internet fact I don't know.
remarkable
I've
because of their
existed on the
amazing
internet too
synergy.
long,
I
bunny
believe
girl.
collabs have the
You have no
potential
idea.
to be much more than just combining view counts. If the creators really click, it makes for content that grabs attention in ways they couldn't do by themselves. So just combining 2 big fan bases might not even bring the best results at time. This really showcases how it's all about that connections in those collabs, which can spark amazing content. And this goes for creators big and small.
I'm sorry, what?
It's a black squirrel.
Oh.
What? Why can't you just say okay?
I see a problem with it. Like, look at this mess. I'm looking at 4 VTubers together,
The thing
all
is,
with different
Pippa often
models.
describes herself
None of them
as
of
being
the same.
quite pessimistic
Like,
about the world and herself.
It's
but
not
not
very
when it comes
congruent.
to
I don't like it.
VTubing. Regarding
I don't like
VTubing,
that. I
she
don't even-
harbors
I don't
an
even- I don't
incredible
even like it.
passion. And when she begins discussing them, you can tell she sees them as a positive driving force and source of inspiration, and that
Right.
she is quite knowledgeable about the topic, as well as being full of great advices.
And you cannot be them, but you can be you. This is so corny.
If you cannot be them,
This is so
join
corny.
them.
But you can be you, and you can
That's
be
the answer.
one of those
Or kill
like,
them.
super cool people. You
No.
can be super
She's giving bad
talented
advice. You
and
kill
super
them,
amazing,
you
and
join
it
them,
might take you longer
and that's
to get
it.
to that
That's the
point.
answer.
And it's really
One or the other.
upsetting
You can't be
sometimes.
them.
You gotta let go of your ego though. But just keep at it, and then you'll hit whatever fucking age. You hit 40, and suddenly you're fucking Leonardo da Vinci in your fucking drawings and your inventions and whatever the
What
hell.
is
you
she
know?
talking
So it
about?
would
What?
make sense for Pippa to found her own VTuber idol agency. In one instance, she even started a
That's
meme
it.
idol.
I'm 40 years old now. Okay. I've never gave up on my dreams. I'm Leonardo da Vinci. You know it. I know it. We all know it. Okay? Don't be lying to me. That's the answer.
Agency
That's
called
obviously.
FlaVR. FlaVR is a meme corporation set up by Pippa with the help of AI. It's meant as a parody of the state of VTubing and corporate culture. In this setup, Pippa is portrayed as a failed evil corporate CEO who got fired from her previous company called Kuro Company.
Why?
After one of her former talents revealed Pippa was using her powers to force sexual favors from the talents. Given that the entire project is open source, Pippa's fans begin to contribute, leading to a surge of content for her community to engage
Really?
with. It became a creative sandbox for everyone involved. This initiative led to 5 generations of VTuber models, which were adopted and operated by her fans, emerging from this agency.
Wow.
They even created
believe
Twitter
that.
accounts for each and every single model. Made-up lores also emerged from this parody agency, including fake Discord logs that were leaked, and even, yes, fake VTuber drama, leading to one of
Fake
their
VTuber
affiliated
drama.
talents having to issue
They know what
an
they're doing.
apology on social media. Initially, it was all fun and games, but eventually, she kind of lost control of it as it took a life on its own. Her coworkers began to get annoyed with some of the interactions with her fan base, and even the CEO of Face Connect, Sakana, started sweating a little bit, I'm sure. Everyone was wondering how much she was actually responsible for what the FlaVR talents were doing.
So, like, do you actually like run these accounts or something? Like, what? None of them. I don't own any of these. None of them. I have no part in this. All I did, I made this logo. With chat's help, I generated the images. That's it. I have not made any of these accounts.
So eventually she had to distance herself from it. And that's
Okay.
kind of the downside of having an edgy fan base. The positive aspects is that you're extremely hard to cancel because most things will fly with them. The downside,
This is how to not get canceled. It's called don't give 2 craps about anything or anyone. Okay? Be the dickhead. Be the douchebag. Look at Logan Paul. He showed a dead body. I bring this up all the time. In Japan. That man is uncancelable. Look at Keemstar. He drove 2 people to suicide. Man's still around. Yeah, he's a locale now, but he's still around, isn't he? Absolutely. Just be the worst, be unbelievably the worst person around. You're good. You're good. Look at Boogie. He lied about cancer. Like, what?
Is that they're kind of hard to control, and if you ever want to go more sesso in the long run or want to change your content, they might revolt.
There's your
in
cancel
another
culture.
hilarious antic created by her fanbase, the Pipakistan fan Twitter account was created. This is a roleplay account where each day the value of the fictional Pippa
terrorists
currency
not
called
come and
the bun
kill them for this?
is adjusted
Can you believe
up or down in
Pakistan?
response to Pippa's later stream or social
Wow.
media antics. Basically, Pippa has her own bank, and on that topic, what
I'm my
the
own
fuck
bank.
are you guys doing? Where is my bank?
How am I supposed to rule the world like this?
But one of the bigger
You don't need a
controversies
bank 'cause
Pippa
you're
was involved
smart
in, and
not-
one that
you don't
helped
have
her
a
put her
cuticle,
on
you're
the
just
map,
actually
is
good
the
at
Hogwarts
doing your
Legacy
job.
scandal. Hogwarts Legacy is a game that came out on February 10, 2023, and is an action role-playing game set
We
in the
all know
wizarding
what it
world
is.
of Harry Potter. Seems pretty innocent, right? Well, the plot twist is that its author, J.K. Rowling, has been making quite a lot of disparaging political comments about transgenders and trans
So-
rights on social media. And despite
If you're, look, let's be honest here, me and you community, okay? If you care about J.K. Rowling hating transgenders, you got a freaking problem. Who cares? Is it going to stop you from anything Harry Potter's? No. I don't care about what J.K. Rowling says unless it's about Harry Potter. Why do you? Why does anyone else? Who cares? So what? She's a big transgender hater. Okay. That sucks. Too bad. Whoops.
not being directly
Not my
involved
problem.
in the game's development or its narrative creation, Rowling profits from the game due to her ownership of the Harry Potter intellectual property, or IP. This ownership means that any content produced within the Harry Potter universe, including Hogwarts Legacy, generates royalties for her. This, of course, developed into a large-scale protest and boycott against all streamers that wanted
That's
to play Hogwarts
absolutely
Legacy,
ridiculous.
regardless of
Why?
their political views, which resulted into a mass harassment campaign of several content creators. A list was even created to keep track of who was playing the game at the time, creating a huge divide within the community, as the
That's the
members
biggest
of this list
piece of dog crap
eventually
I've
became
ever heard.
prime targets
the
of
biggest
harassment.
waste
The
of
biggest
time
examples of
I
these
could
was the
possibly
targeted
imagine.
harassment of VTubers such as Silverveil and Pickimi. The conversation culminated in a mass cyberbullying and lots of attempts at cloud chasing from
If you're cyberbullying on the internet, here's how you look at cyberbullying. If you are the cyberbully, you're a moron. Okay? If you take what the cyberbully to heart, you're also a moron. That's the way it is. Okay? That's how life goes. You lose either way. You know how you win? You ignore them. Oh my goodness, I solved it. I solved cyberbullying.
several smaller VTubers who seized the opportunity to promote their own platforms as a safe space, unlike the platforms of those who chose to play the Wizard game. At the time, this minority of really loud, outspoken voices created a false consensus of unanimity in opinions. Most were too scared to speak out or give a more nuanced take on the topic for fear of losing their platforms or even being publicly harassed. So this led to the harassment, doxing, and bullying of Silverveil especially, who broke down on stream several times and even saw some of her
she's doing just
relationships
fine
with her coworkers sour.
And we all understand your feelings, and
look at what you did. You made a VTuber cry, internet. You made her cry on stream. Do you feel good about yourself? Oh wait, she should have just ignored it. She didn't ignore it. She actually cared. Her friends didn't like her? Well, that's too bad. Get new friends.
And you know, I hope you enjoyed your time here while you were here. And it's okay if you don't want to be here anymore. But harassing people because they played a video game is not how you go about proper activism.
Look how
and trying to
emotional
make
she is.
legitimate changes.
Look, we can feel bad because she's emotional, okay? We can feel bad for Silvervale here. Big streamer, okay? But at the same time, if she, like, just was like, oh, that's your opinion? You don't want to be on my stream anymore? Okay. Well, I'm bigger than you, and I have more followers, and I'm better, and people like me, and you're missing out on me because I'm worth more than that. So, put it in perspective here. What are we even discussing? She shouldn't care.
But the worst part of the whole thing is that the harassment also resulted in the departure of the VTuber Pipkin, who was widely loved and known for her impeccable behavior. And that's when Pippa steps in.
I think
Yeah, she
Silvervale
left.
just got harassed over it. I think some people just started fucking harassing Silvervale from Shoujo because she's playing it. They harassed Pipkin. Yeah, they harassed Pipkin. Poor Pipkin, she didn't deserve it. She did not deserve it. People fucking suck. Don't get political in here, man. Don't get political. Just, man. Okay, I'm gonna get political. Okay, I just think it's hypocritical to lose your fucking mind about the Harry Potter shit.
Yes!
And then to go and play, like, Genshin Impact
Yes!
or fucking Blizzard games, alright?
She is absolutely
I could sympathize
right.
if it was, like...
What are
like,
we even
people were
discussing here?
consistent with it, right? But then it's not consistent. It's not fucking consistent, okay? It's not consistent.
Upon learning of Pikami's graduation, Pippa took the day off from streaming and returned the next day with a Hogwarts Legacy stream, despite her proclaimed dislike for Harry Potter. This was Pippa's way to stand against the Twitter outrage mob.
Today's stream! I hate this franchise, but I hate people on Twitter more!
This situation led to significant backlash, prompting a noticeable shift in public's opinion. The contentious nature of the issue brought about a strong reaction from those previously silent or neutral, revealing the broader spectrum of viewpoints and sparking more intense debate on the matter. And while it is true that some political agitators might have partaked in this movement...
Wait. What? Look what we got here. It's a moron. Oh, man. What did I always say about Twitter? You got morons. Uh-oh.
Most people just wanted to play a game they loved. The problem is that these people attack such a wide brush of people. It's like saying all Pokemon fans are transphobic. Most people didn't have any political stake in this. They
Right.
just wanted to play a franchise they grew up with. Nonetheless, this event ended up catapulting Pippa to higher heights as she
This
got
you?
lots of people talking about her, for better or for worse.
was
Many
for better.
criticized her takes, and
So?
among her biggest critic is a prominent political left-wing YouTuber called Vosh. Vosh likes to pick fights online. A lot.
But I stand by it. My moral principles are rock solid.
In hindsight, this would end up...
Wow, numbnuts. Your moral principles are rock solid? Guess what? Nobody cares. I don't care. I don't care what this guy thinks. Why should I? If I'm taking political advice from a man on the internet, I've already lost.
being a really poor choices of words for Vosh. So Vosh decided to pick a fight with Pippa based on internet threads meant to display her
Why?
in a bad light that we'll cover later in the video.
Pippa, who I think is like a Nazi.
Did you just say that a VTuber streamed Harry Potter and she's a Nazi? Are you out of your mind? Have you lost your have you lost it? Like, you're out here, you're on Pluto. You ain't on Earth, you're on Pluto. This guy has no brain. It's something you can't even fathom. Wow, calling someone a Nazi for playing Harry Potter. Can you believe that? Wow.
Problem with Vosh is that he didn't expect this bunny anime girl to end up pulling some deep lore on him and absolutely cooked him. Let's just say Vosh has a history of taking clopping a little too far.
Did you hear about what Vosh said about you? Yeah, I think he said I'm a Nazi. I'm not really concerned if a horse fucker thinks I'm a Nazi though.
Pippa was even more right there than she thought at the time. See, Vosh has been vocal in critiquing the Vtuber community, alleging that it harbors individuals with pedophilic tendencies and even an overemphasis on lolly content.
Large
there
portion
is a
of
bit
VTubers
of
are degenerate 4chan incel p***s.
And he's also the same guy.
What? No, I don't think so. I don't know about that one, dude. That's taken a little far.
Guy who's recently come under fire for accidentally opening his non-sorted folder, which revealed a bunch of very young-looking girls in promiscuous positions with none other than horses.
This is an example of the kind of structure that I'm referring to.
I don't know what's worse here, that he's a
of the kind of structure that I'm referring to.
Oh. Who's the Nazi now? Oh, oh. Oh, Zelda. Ooh. Ooh. He just got cooked.
What's worse here, that he's a mega hypocrite, that there is literal horses mixed in his prawn folder, or that all of this is right next to his stacks folder.
Knowing now that that artist is a lolicon, yeah, I can see it. When I looked at it, I think the vibe that I got was like short stack, thick kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like the way like goblins get drawn in porn.
I want to emphasize that even during the intense discussion,
I think we know a lot about the goblins in porn, huh? You got we all know what you're looking at. You got Rule 34 of bookmarks. Hashtag goblins. We all know.
Surrounding Hogwarts legacy and trans issues, Pippa consistently called for the respect of individuals' identities. She's issued a tweet.
Notice, it's nice to meet you all. It's been a hectic past few days, and I'm not sure how to word this properly. While I do appreciate all of the kind messages, I don't appreciate being used as an excuse to attack other people. Let's not shit-fling and attack other people's identities. If I see it, I'll be blocking and banning you from my community like I do the rest of the trolls and bullies. Do not try to misinterpret my words and use me as a banner to attack other people. Pippa.
She's right. You don't do that. Absolutely right. Not even a little bit wrong.
Although it sparked considerable backlash, I believe was essential in defining her community's boundaries firmly. This step was crucial to communicate what is and isn't acceptable behavior within her community, showing her dedication to creating a respectful space despite what most of her aunties would want you to believe. On a lighter note, the next day of Pippa's Hogwarts stream was her birthday, and her fan, Mr. Yura, organized a birthday billboard ad for her.
Right.
Which is pretty cool. Being a controversial figure has its perks and downsides. One of the downsides being that you're prone to attacks from outside sources, such as hacks, doxes, as well as being mass reported. In one of those instances, Pippa's Twitter account got banned for a single day.
I got Twitter banned last night, and now I can't send tweets from my phone anymore.
On December 28th, Pippa also got her Discord banned as well for unknown reasons.
What did you do? It's fine. It's fine.
Your Discord banned?
It's fine. Don't worry about
How do you get your...
Wait, my Discord?
How...
It's gone? Guess I don't have to respond to DMs.
How do you get your Discord banned? How does that even happen? I've never heard of that happening. I've never seen any... What?
Luckily, she regained access back to her account on January 8th.
Please, Discord support! You said I have 14 days to resolve my account issue or you close my account! But you won't respond to any tickets? My Discord is back! I will never say anything bad about Discord again!
Pippa was also embroiled in a fake doxing attempt. Basically what happened is that a YouTuber by the name of Camelot331 posted an IRL picture alluding that it was Pippa. Pippa then responded to the tweet confirming that this was not her and added that this could cause privacy issues for VTubers and legal issues for VTubers and corporations.
Jesus Christ, this not me. Please don't post things like this about VTubers.
I love
It
that
creates
Alice
privacy
is,
issues, and for people in a
talking
company,
over this.
it could create legal issues.
Camelot then apologized on Twitter for the trouble he had caused, stating,
"People obviously saw the picture I posted yesterday. Had I known the VTuber culture, I wouldn't have posted. A friend was hurt over it. Something I would never want to happen. Even more were hurt. It was a joke. Sorry to Pip. Good lesson learned. Apologies. Yours truly, C331."
Upon Pippa's tweet, internet detectives delved into the message, highlighting capital letters scattered within the text.
What are we gonna
to
call
unveil
CoffeeZilla
a
and some
hidden
ordinary
phrase.
gamers?
FaZe is gay. This revelation led many to interpret it as either a lack of remorse
think
or an act of trolling. Speculations arose that
don't
this
think
cryptic message
that's
might have
true.
been a response to Pippa's previous jest, referring to him as a fruit during a collaborative podcast.
Oh
yeah. That's what I want to see immediately.
Do you think it's your fault for looking a little too fruity, maybe?
Why you gotta say that?
But the biggest accusation.
So, she called him a little homosexual. Is that really a grand offense? Like, let's take away all the craziness of the world. Sit down for a minute. How many times? Now I'm asking men. This is a man. How many times have you been called gay as an insult? How many times has it really hurt your feelings? Hurts the rest of the world's feelings, not yours. But why does the rest of the world care about your feelings? I mean, they shouldn't. So what does it matter that the man called her fruit? I mean, the woman called her fruity. The woman called him fruity.
Pippa has
who
received
cares?
is being called a Nazi and an anti-Semite. This is a common trend in VTuber spaces to throw that word around.
She hates
People
Jews?
also believed
Why
Gargora
would-
was
what?
a Nazi at one point, which I speak
Why?
about in my Gora video. In one instance, Pippa joked about shekels, which is an Israeli currency, often referenced in Jewish conspiracy theories or anti-Semitic tropes.
Nice, thank you for the 937. Thanks for the stream, Pips. Have my shekels. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the... I'm rubbing my hands. Thank you for the shekels. Not too far? I don't know. Whatever. Thank you, guys.
And then...
So, again, it's not like she's Kanye West over here, or Yee. Are we gonna move this VTuber with Yee? Like, oh, she made a little bit of a racist joke. Okay, it was a joke though. So,
They also accused her of doing racist jokes.
Oh, man. Imagine he'd start... Imagine his opening line was like, I'll take your breath away.
Which was... Well, that's Pippa.
Sometimes I say stupid shit. I'm gonna fucking shoot up a Walmart! Sometimes I say stuff and I don't believe it. But I believe it while I'm saying it. And then 5 seconds later, I'm like, that was the stupidest thing I've ever said. Why did I say that?
During a gameplay
So,
session of
that's
Hogwarts
a lot of
Legacy,
people.
some
A lot
viewers
of people
interpreted
think that
the
way.
player's
So
negative
what? She
comments
made
about
some
goblins
jokes.
as being anti-Semitic as well.
That thing's fucking ugly. Ugh.
Just a moment.
Ugh. You know what? I think it's okay we're killing these things. They're pretty fucking ugly. I think we should genocide them.
This confusion...
look, she thinks they're ugly. I'm going to be the one to defend this VTuber here. It's not because the goblins look Jewish. She doesn't like them. Okay? Yes, they probably made a Holocaust joke. She probably did that. But at the same time, she might not have. It was very broad. You got to give her the benefit of the doubt here. Okay? Not everything means you're a Nazi.
may stem from prejudiced stereotypes about Jewish people,
Brayson,
leading to a
welcome in.
mistaken belief that their criticisms of
notification that
goblin
you're
characters were indirectly targeting Jewish individuals. Allegations that Pippa then took the time to clarify during the stream.
I just want to say, people thought that I was being anti-Semitic, shitting on the goblins. The goblins have fucking black sclera and like wrinkly, gross
She's
little
absolutely
faces and
right.
long ears and shit.
She's just said she's not anti-Semitic. She just doesn't like the
That's not
goblins.
a dog whistle, dude.
I think a lot of people don't like the goblins.
They're creepy looking.
Pippa also has been
There, she
accused
defended
of
herself.
denying the Holocaust, when in fact this clip only shows her reading a really messed up super chat.
Thank you for the 333. I think Helen was mostly legit, but not as capable as she's made out to be. Like how that one event happened, but 6 million? No way. Wait a minute.
Same with this.
Once again, she never said it, but that she did laugh. Now hold on. Now that's just funny, okay? She doesn't say she didn't believe. I'm gonna say that's okay. I don't. Look. That might make me a bad person, but she didn't do anything wrong yet. She didn't say it.
Clip where she is going fully into her conspiracy theorist trope.
But Kate Angel, what if I told you it's already like that? What if I told you that there's already a group of people?
Go back. Go back. Go back.
Already...
Here it is. Blue turned her into Alex Jones. Didn't I say that at the start of the video? We need Pippa and Alex Jones together. Get this bunny girl on InfoWars. Do it. Do it now. I need to see it.
Like that. What if I told you that there's already a group of people running the world right now, and they have been for hundreds of years? They're even trying to reduce the world population to 1 billion, or so some conspiracy theorists say. What if I told you, Kate Angel, that it's not about the population number? It's about who is left.
These are just few minutes out of thousands of hours of streaming.
Get her
this
on
isn't
Alex
Pippa's
Jones.
main
Do it now.
content. She usually focuses on creating uplifting projects.
Glock 911, just the chat. Prayson, I got sent so many more VTuber videos. You have no, I have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 VTuber videos and then 3 regular ones.
Projects offering advices to VTubers and producing entertaining.
It was
content
so
for
popular
fans.
last time.
These are just
that I was like, okay, I guess we're doing it again.
Talking about sensitive topics doesn't require you to endorse these subjects. And if you don't
she's
believe
absolutely
me,
right
just
here.
hear it from Pippa herself.
Sometimes I say stupid shit, but I don't mean it. Or sometimes I say stupid shit, and a year later, shocking, I know, but people change in a year. I don't believe it anymore. Or sometimes I still agree with it, but I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to word it the way that I did. I'm
gonna
gonna
take.
apologize,
I think she's
but
right.
I wish
Absolutely,
you wouldn't hate me
she's
so
right
much.
here.
I would have worded it more nicely if I had known you were gonna hone in on it.
Pippa is often accused of being part of the alt-right movements, which
can't
has
really
been
say that.
associated with anti-Semitism. These antis.
Wait a second. You're Republican or all right, and you hate Nazis? I mean, you hate Jewish people? But why does the right support Israel then? And the left. They both support Israel. Well, what are we even discussing here? This is an untrue statement.
Often dig up clips of Pippa where she presumably manipulated coworkers into thinking that the Joshua Moon site is a good place.
They've talked about us a bit though, and they've been really friendly. There you go, Kiwi Bros.
Right.
Pizza just called you delicious.
Okay.
Joshua Moon, what's going on? Sorry.
Crazy to think anyone would call Tenma innocent. The
I would
website
call it
owner
innocent.
addressed Pippa's comments, and her positive reaction to his response sparked additional controversy. This sequence of events further intensified the debate surrounding her actions and statements.
Did you see Noel's reaction to you? What the hell?
I don't.
No?
No? No?
What do you say? What the fuck is this anime shit? You said
She's
what?
absolutely right. Look at that joke. Look at that joke right there. She made a hentai joke.
I'll take it. I'll take it. You said you wanted to become a VTuber. No?
No.
Well, help him out, Chad. Help him out, man.
There's also been several threads made on Pippa
She
where she's
even
also
made a
accused
request
of
to help.
supporting and encouraging interactions with lolcows and alt-right Gamergates figures.
So?
The controversy surrounding Pippa.
What's wrong with going with locals? Okay, so you like boogie wings or what's wrong with locals? Second, all right figures. So what? That might be her political view. So that's a so moment. Everyone has a side. And third, what was the last one? Hold on. I gotta give
Cows and alt-right Gamergates figures.
Gamergate. Yeah. I don't know. Gamergate's probably the worst one, right? Can we be honest here? Can we be honest? What are you doing with Gamergate? Just chillax for a minute. You're taking a little far. All right, members, okay. Locals, yeah, that's fine. Gamergate, I don't know. That's. I mean, there's a boundary.
The controversy surrounding Pippa involves clips that, when viewed without context, appear quite incriminating. However, it's important to note that these clips were often deliberately taken out of context. The background and timing of these accusations are crucial for understanding the full picture. The allegations originated from a user involved in the hashtag #DropKiwiFarm movement led by Kiffles.
Do it.
A controversial figure who had her own movement turn against her after she was accused of embezzling hundreds of thousands of dollars. There's obviously a lot more to be said about Keffels, but she's not a VTuber, so honestly, who cares? All you need to know is that this movement, which initially aimed to boycott this particular website, eventually morphed into a widespread hate campaign. Its main objective shifted towards opposing anything associated with kiwi farms. This campaign scrutinized anyone with even the slightest connection to the website, including those who referenced it in memes, jokes, or even casual mentions. Consequently, Pippa found herself targeted during this period, caught in the crossfire of the movement's broader agenda to combat the website's influence and activities. The problem is that a user or someone such as Vosh, who now stumbles onto these threads and who doesn't understand the context of the time and space where these were written, will only take these words at face value.
Pippa, who I think is like a Nazi.
Yes, Vosh, the little bunny girl you think is like a Nazi. Wow, Vosh. What a great idea. The little bunny VTuber is a Nazi. Wow. You really did it now.
This is why she has been a heated topic amongst VTuber audiences in the past couple of years.
Yeah, so who
but
cares?
hopefully this helped shed a light on some of the misconceptions about her.
Listen, if I ever secure that Vosh collab,
you're gonna ask him to see his barn?
it's just polite.
Thing is, with Pippa, it really shows how a VTuber can embrace the whole 4chan / anonymous forums / rats and how we can engage with these communities without necessarily have them define us.
Yes!
There's a lot of great content that can come out
Get
of
on-
mixing communities
get on
like
4chan.
this. And she's not just
All hail the
your
cacks.
edgy, epic, rabid VTuber, but a complex character capable of fitting both in the shitposting world and the glossy idol corporate VTuber scene. The fascinating thing with her is how she's managed to thread the line of controversy, often even crossing it sometimes. to the despair of her boss Fishman. She definitely likes to keep everyone on their toes, but she still managed becoming virtually uncancelable even through the really controversial shit she
because
says.
she knew what
I
not
guess
to
that's
do.
the perks
She-
of
I mean,
always
she
being
knew what
really
to do. She
honest
called-
about
it's
who
called
you are
ignoring
to your
it.
audience. They'll accept you for who you are. It makes it even more remarkable that she works for a company that allows her to do this. Sakana intentionally recruits controversial talents, but still aims to be seen as a legitimate idol company. So she definitely had to become a bit more tame since joining. And that's probably for the best. There is only a certain degree of honesty the internet can tolerate until it creates much more hassle than is
No.
worth it. Not gonna lie, I was familiar with
Look
Pippa
at him to the
before
rock.
this video, but I hadn't dove that
Past
deep
South
into
Park
her
games are
content.
so racist.
After researching her, I can
don't think she was
irrevocably
racist.
say that I'm kind of a fan now. I mean, she's kind of based. I always
She
like to
is
see
based!
someone who is unabashedly
The cat
themselves.
girl
But
thinks
what
the
do you
bunny
guys think
girl
of
is
her?
based.
Let me know in the comments below.
We did it, boys. Wow, that was great. What a great video. Here, let me get the link.